just sharing few points, a different common approach of study of mathematics. There are lots of approach. Just I am highlighting here 7 points. Proving approach, clinical approach, schematic approach, keynote approach, psychological approach. There are lots of approach. I am just citing some few examples. From proving approach, I do like to share only from Hahnemann's brief. It is a cute case from Hahnemann. Just I am narrating the case. A patient, pale man of 42 years who was constantly kept by his business at his desk, complained to me on the 27th December 1815. He had been already ill 5 days. The first evening he became, without manifest cause, sick, giddy with much irritation. The following night, sour vomiting. The subsequent night, violent irritation. Today, also sick irritation of fetid and sourish taste. He felt that the food lay crude and undigested in his stomach. In his head, he felt vacant, hollow, gloomy, and as if sensitive therein. The least noise was disagreeable to him. He is of mild, soft, and patient disposition. Hahnemann instructed, for the convenience of treatment, we require merely to jot down after each symptom all the medicine which can produce such a symptom. Actually, in Hahnemann's time, there was no repertory. So, whenever he was taking any case, with respect to every symptom, he was jotting down whatever name of the medicine he could remember. And then he said, which can produce such a symptom with tolerable accuracy, expressing them by a few letters, like ferrum, china, rheum, pulsatilla, and also bear in mind the circumstances under which they occur. So, whenever we are matching any medicine, if we know the proving perspective of the medicine, that could be more better for selection of remedy. Now, what Hahnemann did? For symptom number 1, as there was no repertory this time, what laborious job he did? For symptom number 1, several medicine cause vertigo with nausea as well as pulsatilla. In Materia Medica Pura, in serial number 3, you will get the symptom, which produces his vertigo in the evening also. That is also in pulsatilla. Symptom 2, stramonium and nux vomica cause vomiting of sour and sour smelling mucus, but as known not at night. How beautifully he was evaluating. The symptom was present both in nux vomica and stramonium, but not in night. Valerian cocculus has night vomiting, but not sour. In that manner, we should evaluate in our daily practice. If we get a patient suffering from vomiting, under the rubrics vomiting, there are lots of medicine, and we are calculating in software. That is not the correct way. The correct way to evaluate the particular symptom in a very meticulous way. Iron alone causes vomiting at night. So, ferrum is the medicine, alone causes vomiting at night, and symptom number 61 and 62 in Materia Medica, and can also causes sour vomiting, symptom number 66. Regarding symptom number 3, nocturnal irritation is peculiar to pulsatilla. Symptom number is 296 and 297. Now, regarding symptom number 4, fetid putrid symptom and sour irritation is also under pulsatilla. Indigestion is also favoring pulsatilla, though also have many other medicines. Symptom number 6, whatever earlier I have told, besides ignatia, which however cannot produce the other elements, the same state is produced by pulsatilla. Regarding symptom number 7, pulsatilla produces the same state, that is a mild idling state. It also causes oversensitive to other organ of the sense, for example, of the sight, sensitive to light. Whenever any patient is complaining sensitiveness to light and sound, the medicine we could always wear coming in our brain is nux vomica. Pulsatilla is a very good medicine for sensitiveness to light. And although intolerance of noise is also met in nux vomica ignatia, aconite, but disposition of mind not resembles to the pulsatilla. Aconite also having intolerance to light, nux vomica also having intolerance to light and sound, but they are not having the peculiar mental disposition what the patient was representing before Hahnemann, that is the mild disposition. So, sensitiveness and disposition is to be corroborated at the same time. The patient therefore could not be cured by anything in a more easy, certain and permanent manner than by pulsatilla, which was homeopathic to the case. From proving aspects, in that manner we can approach any case. Now I am showing simply there is no uncommon peculiar symptom, just getting the clinical view from Materia Medica Clarke's dictionary. I have treated my mother. She was suffering at the age of 85 and a known case of diabetes mellitus and hypertension. She was having a trouble in her eye. It was a presentation, a photograph of her eye. She was suffering from keratitis. The pus is collected in the cornea side. Now, after giving the medicine, it is being localized. It took localized. Then more localized. Ultimately, there was no pus. And when I visited the eye surgeon, and he also became very much astonished to see that within 2 months, in a known case of diabetes, how the keratitis and the pus formation in cornea can be cured with homeopathic medicine. I got the clue not from any uncommon peculiar symptom. There is painless keratitis, and this keratitis in Kalicar we are getting in Clarke's Materia Medica, and apart from that she was having a few generalities of Kalicar also. So from clinical point of view, for keratitis, how beautifully Kalicar may do work, we can show in this manner. Now I am showing another picture. Whenever we are prescribing for any patient, we are considering totality, whatever I have already told, past history, family history, everything. Apart from that, if any patient is complaining for any particular symptom, that should be noted from schematic part. Schematic part, that is, if we go through Materia Medica book, then we are getting from mind, then head, then vertigo, then mouth, then tongue. For getting the particular symptom, we should go for the schematic Materia Medica. The patient is suffering from geographical tongue, and from Materia Medica Herring's guiding symptoms, we got the symptom of the tongue, and how beautifully she was cured. Apart from totality, whenever we do like to match the particular symptom of the particular part of the body, then we should go to schematic presentation of the Materia Medica. It is also within 3 months. Though geographical term, she was suffering for this trouble for more than 5 years. The medicine was Netramio 200 single dose, and she was cured. Whenever I prescribed this medicine, actually I considered Netramio from totality, but I do like to elicit the example from a schematic part, exactly what tongue symptom was there in Materia Medica, that I collected from schematic presentation of Materia Medica. Then picture type of study is not possible to demonstrate here. It will take whole day how the pictorial method is to be adopted. Actually, Dr. Kent, J.T. Kent is the pioneer for picture type or method of demonstration. Actually, he felt if he did not present Materia Medica in a pictorial form, most of the homeopathic doctors, they do not go through Herring's guiding symptom, and homeopathic system will be abolished. Considering that, he made a pre-presented Materia Medica schema of the Materia Medica in a pictorial form. Now I am giving another example for keynote study. In Allen's keynote, we are getting a beautiful symptom noted under one medicine: eruption on face, pricking nose, and angle of mouth, oozing blood. Just whatever written in our Allen's keynote is we are getting in the picture of the patient. And there was no other symptom. Otherwise, the patient actually, she was an idiot girl, IQ is very low, not deep and dumb also. So hardly she was telling anything about her physical and mental genetics, whatever past history and family history told about her from her mother. But considering the presenting symptom and considering the keynote symptom, we prescribe a medicine. Almost all of you assess the medicine. The medicine is Aurum trifolium. You just see within 7 days how improvement took place in this patient for getting aurum traphelium as a keynote of the medicine. Now I am presenting another point, genius of the remedy. Actually, regarding the word genius, I do like to share you. The genius word first quoted by our master Hahnemann in Organon. Perhaps it is aphorism of Akhilesh Khan and Dr. Shobhajit Ganguly. They are here, or the men of Organon. I am not a person of Organon.
130
Yes, what I am correct, I am telling correctly, it is 130. Yes. So genius term is quoted there. So regarding genius, Hahnemann told that actually that it is the principal action, principal pathogenesis or principal impression of the medicine. Apart from that, in Boger's synoptic keynote in the preface, we are getting the term. So in this particular case, the girl, otherwise she is very jolly and joyful, and she was suffering from acute fever. Just see the appearance of the patient, the appearance of the face, appearance of the eyes. Actually, seeing all those features, we could remember the genius of gelsemium, dullness, dizziness, and the besotted appearance. Now I am showing after getting gelsemium 34 dose, after 2 days, how she appeared before me. Actually, it was a normal pictorial presentation of that particular girl, but when she was gelsemium and supposed to prescribe gelsemium, that demeanor was changed. Now I am presenting synthetic study. Synthetic study, actually it means we are getting few symptoms. In the language of Organon of medicine, we may label as one-sided. It is a symptom of a patient, as at about 13 to 14 years, a girl. She was suffering from, it was diagnosed from Tropical School of Medicine, eczema in nail. And considering the condition, they put a different type of medicine through injection under the nails, and getting severe pain when put an injection under the nail, the girl refused and give up the treatment. After that, they consulted me in the year 2013. And whenever I took the case, hardly I got any particular symptom favoring any medicine or any typical generalitis. But what I got, there are few mental generalitis and the important family history of the patient. This family history of the patient was a strong family history of tuberculosis. And considering few mental journals, I prescribed basilinum. And giving basilinum, how beautifully she was improved. Just see, slowly and slowly she was improving. On first date, on concluding date, almost there was no lesion. And it could be possible whenever we are prescribing any medicine from the phenomenological point of view. Here the fundamental cause was the cause of the disease and presentation was eczema on the nail. In between, there are no other different type of presentation that we could collect some symptoms. Actually, the patient, those who are belong to tubercular diathesis, they are also having paucity of symptoms generally. Now I am presenting totality aspect. Totality aspect, it also needs 1 or 2 hours elaborate presentation. Just I am giving one physical generalitis, one mental generalitis of the patient, how they are presenting in our chamber. Just see and enjoy. This man actually, whenever I am inquiring about symptom,
মানে বেলা 10টা থেকে 11টার মধ্যে একটা প্রচন্ড খিদে পায়, মনে হয় যে কিছু খেতে হবে।
অন্য সময় সারাদিন যে খিদে পায় তার তুলনায় খিদেটার নেচারটা আমি জানতে চাই।
না, তার তুলনায় খিদেটা বেশি ওই সময়টা। ওই সময়টা যে খিদেটা পায় অন্য সময় অতটা খিদে পায়।
So, whenever we are inquiring our patients in our chamber, in our clinic regarding appetite of the patient, we are asking, what about your appetite? Patient is telling appetite is good. We are writing appetite is good, appetite is 3+. It matters little for homeopathic prescription. Nature of appetite, time of appetite, and what is the after effect of eating, everything we should know to get the actual gravity of the symptom of the appetite. Now I am presenting another slide, a video clip. Patient after getting sulfur, first day, what are the things he observed in his economy? Just get it.
যখন ওষুধটা খেলাম খাওয়ার পরই ঘন্টা দুয়েক বাদে আমার হলো কি মানে একটা উত্তেজনা মানসিক উত্তেজনা। আচ্ছা, একটু রাগ 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 ব্যাপার, সত্যি সত্যি একটু বেগও। আচ্ছা, তারপরে যেটা হলো যে উত্তেজনার একটা ছিল হাঁকুটা। বেশ, তারপর আস্তে আস্তে কমতে শুরু করলো। ওটা যেরকম কমলো, তারপর থেকে আমরা শারীরিক কষ্ট কিভাবে উপশমতা রাখবো? শারীরিক কষ্টটা কিন্তু ধীরে ধীরে অনেক কম।
So, if we observe very minutely, then we will get the action of the medicine from the very first day of taking medicine. There are some few sensitive patients, they may express so beautifully. He told actually after getting medicine within 2 hours he became very mentally agitated, became angry, and within afternoon it fades automatically. And after that, when he reported after 1 month, he said after that he was improving so gradually his physical trouble. Now I am presenting another case of mind and disposition. The young boy, he was having few troubles in physical part, but regarding mind and disposition, how patient are presenting themselves, just get it.
জিজ্ঞেস করছিলাম তোমার এই ঘুমের ব্যাপারটা কি বলছিল বলো একবার।
ঘুম আমার মানে সকাল সকাল ঘুম ভেঙে যায় 4:30 নাগাদ। ঘুমের পরে সব মানে ভুলভাল চিন্তা ভাবনা, বিশেষ করে সেক্সুয়াল ওরিয়েন্টেড চিন্তা ভাবনাই বেশি আসে।
তো ঘুম ভেঙে যাওয়ার পর আর ঘুম আসতে চায়
না? একদম।
ওই চিন্তাটার জন্য তোমার কি খুব ওটা মানে কষ্ট হচ্ছে?
সবচেয়ে বড় সমস্যা হচ্ছে আমার যে নর্মাল লাইফ বা যে আমি সকালবেলা উঠে একটা ভালো মন নিয়ে কাজ শুরু করবো, সেটাই হচ্ছে না।
সেটা নিয়ে তুমি একটা ট্রাবল ফিল করছো, তুমি চাও না এই চিন্তাটা আসুক, তুমি চাইছো না
তুমি না, এবং আমার পড়াশোনায় একটু ক্ষতি হচ্ছে, আমি বুঝতে পারছি
এই চিন্তাটার জন্য। ওকে, থ্যাংক ইউ।
Whatever symptom actually the patient is presenting here, in one word it was expressed in hearing guiding symptom in sulfa. There is a word is rancor. Rancor is a word. Rancor is a chaotic thoughts in mind disturbing anyone to move or concentrate anything. Now after getting medicine,
তোমার এই ঘুমের ব্যাপার
after getting medicine, after 15 days, what he reported actually, now we are getting.
Dr. Basu,
Yes.
can you hear me? Please translate in English because we are the from
No, we are giving English subtitle.
মানে পুরোপুরি ব্যাপারটা কি
ওই সকালবেলায় যে অসুবিধাটা চিন্তাটা মাথায় আসছিল ওটা একদমই চলবে।
Bengali because you don't understand Bengali.
Whether you are getting the subtitle of the video?
We are not getting the video also. We are not getting your video also. I think there is any problem.
Okay. Actually, whatever, if you get the video, there was subtitle for that patient. Okay.
দূর হয়ে গেছে।
Then I am leaving all those videos.
পুরোপুরি কি হলো?
So, from different aspects, we should consider our patients. As the patient are presenting their symptom, considering their presentation, we should match the symptom of the Medica. So, for acute patient, we should match the acute totality. Patient, those who are having few symptoms, we may consider synthetic method. Patients having particular symptom very prominent, we should follow the schematic method. In selected case, some patient may present only with some keynote symptoms. In that relation, I could remember one of the beautiful case, a known case of nephrotic syndrome. The girl was suffering from more than 2 and 3 years. And whenever the girl was getting a fever and at the same time the albumin, everything is being raised, and it was positive 3 plus or 4 plus like that. And one of my colleague, allopathic physician, pediatric physician, he referred that girl for treatment, for curative purpose. And whenever I inquired the girl and his mother, her mother also, regarding the manifestation or paroxysm of fever, she told first, the mother told first, actually my girl is suffering from fever. Whenever she got fever, along with the kidney trouble also aggravating. Though I am asking about the time and paroxysm of the fever. First she told, generally it comes at noon or afternoon part. Generally it comes sometimes in night also. Then I inquired, do you help me about the timings? Well, sometimes it may be at 1 p.m., sometimes at 2 p.m., or sometimes at 12 noon. It may precipitate. Apart from that, there is no significant any other symptom to prescribe any medicine. Then I cross-checked whatever the modalities about paroxysm of fever, anything you are getting. Then she told, in those days, if her elder brother is present in a house, on that days she was not suffering from fever. So there is no any other remedy in our book or repertory and Mathematica, when elder brother is presenting in his house, not getting the paroxysm of fever. Then I inquired, when the elder brother is presenting in a room or house or residence, actually what she was doing. Then she told, she was playing with her elder brother and then not getting the fever. Then I conclude, perhaps whenever she was sleeping, only that time she is getting fever. And then I inquired once again, whenever she was playing, any day she was having a paroxysm of fever? Well, no sir, only after getting food, if she lies down and sleep down, then she got the fever. If we go through Allen's keynote, if we go through Borik's Mathematica, we will get a beautiful medicine. A fever paroxysm only during sleep. The medicine is Sambucus nigra. And I prescribe Sambucus nigra 30 potency 2 dose. And with utter surprise, getting Sambucus nigra, she was improving. And the treatment was concluded with Calcariacam followed by tuberculinum, and she was cured with homeopathic treatment. So in that case, in initial phase, there is no other symptom. Only one symptom was there, fever paroxysm only during sleep. Likewise, considering the presentation of the case, we should select the remedy. Apart from that sometimes whatever happening in chronic cases, considering our shallow and confined knowledge of Mathematica, sometimes we are going forward. Perhaps some patient is coming and we are giving consultation to him or her. And wherever we are inquiring about physical genetics, he is telling, yeah, I am having craving for salt or salty things, and also craving for pepper. Then when I inquired about, what about your thirst? He said, I am not too much thirsty. Then what is your mental attitude? Mental attitude, I do like company. But if we consider the case from our confined knowledge, from the knowledge of Mathematica, craving for salt, it is nectamure. But thirst is not matching. But whatever actually we are doing, he is lean thin built, he is craving for salt, go for nectamure. We ignored craving for pepper, we ignored thirstlessness, even we ignored the mental disposition. You not wants to be alone, he is desiring company. Desiring company, like salt, like pepper and thirstlessness, everything we are getting in Lecaranum, not in nectamure. Likewise, actually the picture of homeopathic medicine in our Mathematica is not ambiguous. We make it ambiguous on our part, having shallow knowledge. Now I would like to conclude our today's session, quoting from Swami Vivekananda, do not take your failure to the heart, and success to the head. If we like to success in our life as a homeopathic physician, we should go through Mater Medica every day. We should comprehend Mater Medica every day. We should use Mater Medica every day. Then only we will get the perception of that medicine. So we have to match the dignitary personality of the drug with the dignitary personality of the medicine. Then only cure will ensue. Thank all of you for your patience hearing.